Welcome back to another night live. Right now all I'm doing is I'm just chilling out in the bedroom, in the bed right now. But y'all, as people start coming in here, please make sure to be respectful and mindful to everyone, including my mods, because they do such hard work to keep these streams going. Well, really keep the chat going. And so, yeah. But right now I'm just sitting in here just relaxing. Especially, sorry, let me unplug my phone. Oops, no, real here now. But, yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on there. Let me make it go there because, you know, it's just what's going on. But, yeah, so just to go over a couple quick little things. So first, this only really applies for the guys. No flirting in the chat, unless if you're Alan Watson. That's a different story. And so, yeah. Second, no rude talking, no cussing in the chat whatsoever. Yeah. And number 3 is to have fun. In my community, guys, it's all about fun here. We're not gonna, have a stream and not it be, And so, yeah. Oh, we have 2 people in the chat. And so, hey Eddie, welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Peak, welcome in the chat. Welcome in the y'all. Lewis, welcome in the chat. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Hey, we have 13 of you on here. And so, man, we're getting a lot of you guys. That's amazing. And so, yeah. Hey there, Veronica. How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Love the glasses. Thanks. They're actually backup glasses I have. Because I have 2 pairs. I normally don't really wear this pair because it's backups, but my other ones are in a little different state. And so I'm just switching them up a little bit. Do you have a gosh. Hang on. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just what's going on there. But to answer that question, though, hang on. Lance, welcome back. I don't know. I will probably just hide that either because I am sure that's going to be. Jason, welcome in the chat. Greetings, Wisconsin. Hello, by chance do you have a television with cable you don't need a Bible you can watch church on TV? So I want you to know that Jesus loves you. Oh, thank you so much. SATAVK, welcome in the chat. What? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was like in middle school when I got saved. Of course. Yeah, I definitely will. For sure. Yes. Definitely. Definitely need to. And so, oh, you're so sweet. I'm doing good. What about you? Oh, you have school tomorrow? What grade are you in? Okay. So good. I mean, they're just artists. Nothing crazy I do with them. I'm from India. Oh, cool. Oh, you're in 7th grade? That's cool. Nice. How's it been going? Has it been doing good or, you know? I remember for me it was pretty good about those years. Temptations. Oh, it's Harvard Temptations. And so yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's cool. And so man, I remember when I was in middle school, I know for me it wasn't very difficult really, thankfully. And stuff. And so yeah. I feel like half my years were pretty simple. For me at least. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. Nice. And so sorry y'all. It's just a lot of people are mean. Oh. Don't. Sorry, it's my dog. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I get ya. I mean, I feel like there's people in general that are like that, which I wish that in this generation that wasn't a thing, but it just is. And so, even in just so you know, in high school, it's gonna be like that too, cause even they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, yeah, the men are crazy. Yeah, exactly. Um, Man, I still remember times I would overhear people just in high school, really. When I was a high school student, y'all, I still remember the times I would hear people talking to their friends, and all of them would be using cuss language. I'm like, in my head, it would just drive me nuts. And even I'm like, why do people even do this? You know? And so, it's just because I've grown up more mature in my life, so it's like, which I'm friends with. Holler, welcome in the chat. Oh, thank goodness we got a mod in this chat. Oh, there we go. And so, you guys make sure you're looking at the pinned comment, because when I pin a comment, it's usually important details. Oh my gosh, what? Victor, welcome in the chat. Yes, I saw you at some point yesterday. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I feel like our generation is definitely messed up because people are just being jerks and stuff. Like, I feel like in schools, but also around us, there's at least a couple people doing it. Is there something I miss? I mean, it's just the typical. Um, I did have to block one person because they literally were saying anything that could literally be a scam. That was anything too crazy, which I just got that easy fixed. So you wouldn't have that, but that's really it. And stuff, so nothing quite yet, thank the Lord. Oh, my school sucks. What? Why? People are mean. Victor, there are so many people in schools in general that are like that. Like, yeah. Thanks. And so, yeah, I mean, y'all, when I was in high school, like, there would be some people being nuts at each other for no reason, but also in middle school. I mean, middle school wasn't too bad, but still, they still get crazy. Exactly. In high school, they do that too. Like, high school's where it gets worse, though. Like, I couldn't stand it. Like, I'll tell you this, I could not stand it in high school when I would overhear other people cussing their friends out. I'm like, people need to quit. And sometimes when someone tried to come at me when someone was coming at me in high school with it, oh, I get very sensitive. Like, I'm very sensitive when people use language. constant, and it drives me insane. Yes, exactly. Jumped on the table? Oh gosh. Lord have mercy on me. What? Oh my. Exactly. Like, these people honestly act like, yo, these people in my head almost act like kids. But also act like adults. On top of that. For no stupid reason. Like, whatsoever. Let me see when I'm ready when. I got it here. Alright, thanks for letting me know, and, Victor, not me that I am used to people saying, okay, well, at least someone's used to it, but still. Oh, saw something. Because it's unfortunate. Yeah, unnecessary. Exactly. Whoa. What's happening in the chat? Where's, I don't know yet. Right now it's just you in here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, people grow up. Yeah, exactly. I feel like the parents that have I feel like all of those parents that have kids who bully other people in school, they do need to do that, like, big time. Like, they literally need to, personally tell them to not, you know? Exactly. See, look, we're on the same page. Like, that does need to happen. Yeah, exactly where it happened to that. Xander, welcome in the chat. I'll try to. I mean, I don't really do that much, but, you know. I used to get. Oh, you used to get bullied? I feel ya. When I was little, I got. Oh. You got soap in your mouth? Oh. That's not good. I had to get to a counselor for a whole month. Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, me too. That's crazy. I still remember this story in elementary school. I told it a couple times. I'm saying it again because a lot of people are new. You were the best stream. Oh, thanks. And so y'all, this story goes to elementary school. Like, I think I would say I was at least 3rd or 4th grade, if I guessed. And it was one day in elementary school, I was in the library minding my own business, and all of a sudden, these 3 boys approached me. Nothing too alarming. And they were just curious and asked me what kind of dog I had. And when I told them what dog I had, which at that time I had a Shih Tzu, y'all, these 3 boys' minds thought I said the S word. When really, Shih Tzu is not the way you think it's said. It's not even spelt like the cuss word. It's a whole different spelling. So in these boys' dirty mind, literally, yeah, exactly. They stupidly thought I cuss the S word. And they're in elementary school, for crying out loud, around that year. And so the librarian overheard everything. Luckily she only had the boys in trouble, not me. So all those boys wrote me an apology letter at the end of the year. Let me know of how sorry they were. And then we were friends somewhere after that in school, which was crazy. Yeah. Xander, you're getting a shout out right now. Maverick. So that was my dog Maverick. And that's actually the Shih Tzu that these boys questioned about. Because Maverick was the dog at the time that we had before gaining my other dogs. Excuse me. And so it's 10:21. And so, you know, my dog going. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to literally hear about that. I wouldn't. Yep, definitely a shout to my dog for sure. Oh no. Yeah. And so. But yeah. And y'all, Maverick, like I said, was the dog that I had when I told y'all that story time. And then, like a few years back, was when we got our second Shih Tzu baby, which is a girl. And then COVID, I think a year after, I think the first or second year of COVID was when we got our third dog named Missy, which is Missie. And she is a German Shepherd Malinois mix. What the? Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear about that, Victor. I bet that was very frustrating. Yes, Maverick. And y'all, Maverick is like the best dog. Like literally the best dog. And so, anyway. Oh wow. That is so sad. Like literally, that is so sad, Victor. I'm so sorry to hear about that. I usually know how hard that can be, losing a family pet. Aww. I think it is. I can't. Yeah, I think it's Japanese. I don't know what state. I I think it is. I have to look it up. I forgot even what where it came from. But they're pretty cool dogs though. Alright. Good night there, Amory. I'll see you around. She was the best. Oh, I bet. Oh, that's cool. Alright, cool. Thanks for letting me know, Holler. I appreciate it. Are you going live tomorrow night? Yes. I go live usually every single day on here 3 times a day. So my state times, I'll tell you guys, is I go live at 1 p.m. Texas time, and then I go live again at 6:30, and then I go live again at 10. And so altogether that's 1, 6:30, and 10. But sometimes there might be a day or two. Like the only times I don't, the only time I probably wouldn't be on here is if I get super busy or if I'm sick or have to attend something. Like for example, on Monday, I will be at Bible studies, so I won't be in here in the evening part, but I'll be here for the afternoon live portion and the night live too. Oh my gosh. Cane's is so good. Oh my gosh, their chicken tenders are like the bomb. And I actually have one of our mods that comes in here sometimes, named Paula. She actually works at Cane's in Texas, which is right by the Texas Motor Speedway. And so oh, we have 6 people in the chat. And so and so oh man, we have 8 people hitting that like button since I checked the like count. That is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. And so oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, Cane's is literally so good. And so yeah. And so yeah. Oh, we have 6 people in the chat. And so Okay, now it's getting trickier. Oh my gosh. Okay, now this is trickier. Probably Canes. It's way too good. I think Canes is really good. I mean, both places are both really good, but if I pitch one, it's Canes. Like, they're both pretty good places, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm saying Canes is really good. Huh? What is wrong with me? Nothing. Canes is so good. Though. Which I said Canes. I'm like, that's a hard decision because like they're both pretty good. But really though, Canes is like the top bomb though. And so, sorry, I get an itch. Oh really? Oh my gosh. And so, oh cool. And so, two people in the chat. So, anyway. Do you play sports? I used to, back in the day. So when I was about 11 or I think 10 or 11, I was a gymnast for a few years. And then after that, in 2015, which at that point I was like basically fourth grade-ish or so, or almost like at least fourth or third grade, I was in Special Olympics. And so I did bowling, basketball, and track, and then I did the same sport again in 2017, which I was in middle school at that point. In which I did the same sports, and then I did Special Olympics again around 2019, which was when I was in 8th grade, going into 2020, which then, well, actually, then I did it again in 2020 when I was a freshman. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool. And if I picked a sport out of Special Olympics, I liked bowling because I can't get competitive in general. And if I had to pick kind of a least fave, I think it's basketball. I think it's basketball because when you get to because then when you get to 5-on-5, which is when you go up against a whole other team, the layout of it is so crazy to get, especially if you've not played basketball before or never watched it before. And so, it was crazy. But yeah. Yep. I was. Oh wait, and sorry, I forgot something else too in the mix. I also did color guard when I was a sophomore. Just forgot to add that to the mix. My brain just completely zoned out for a minute. And so, yeah. And so, yeah, bowling's really cool. Yeah, exactly. And y'all, for reference, I'm 5'3". Oh, I said I also did color guard as well when I was a sophomore. Oh, I look like an art person? Oh, you're so sweet. Actually, I did do art in school a lot too for fun. Oh, cool. Wow. Uh-huh. A shorty for a female. But yeah, let me stand up for a minute. Oh, snap. But, I mean, y'all, on my special Olympics team, we were all mixed heights. Like, a lot of us, like, there were some people on my team that were also short, but also some were, like, in the center, but then only a couple were taller. So we were all heights. Yeah. So, but yeah, especially I cannot reach like typical players. And so, yeah. Oh my, what? 6'6". Oh my gosh, that's insane. Wow. Wow. My brain's like, what? That is really crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Hang on, I'm just grabbing something. Yeah, he's a giant. For crying out loud. Yep. Yep, I was productive back in that day. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just grabbing something real quick. Yeah. Okay, sorry guys, I was grabbing something. Yep. Oh, it's okay. Hey, a lot of us actually do that. Like your finger brush will start slipping, like right out of the blue. And so, okay, bye, Victor. Hang on, y'all. Let me see. I will show you a couple of pictures from when I was in color guard. Hang on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will be on tomorrow too. Hang on. Alright, love you too. I'll definitely see ya around. Alright, y'all. Okay, let's see how much I got. I got 3. Okay, we got 4 people in there still. Alright, y'all, I'll show you a couple of pics I've got from my color guard years. So the first picture of me here was when this was our first game we were at in Plano, Texas. And for reference, y'all, I was 15 in this photo. I was almost 16. Yeah, so that's me, and then that's me, my aunt, my uncle in that photo. Me and my aunt. And then, oh, not this one. This one. This was me and my teammates. So, I can't see it, but I am right there out of everybody. And this was at one of our competitions. I was on the non-competitive team, meaning I didn't perform with everybody. So only 2 of us were really on that side. But yeah, and then also I do have a picture frame of me as well of what we looked like in pictures. I just gotta grab it real quick and I can show you guys. Oh, yeah, come on. It might have to be a little loud. Oh, wait a second. My God. Hang on. Oh, it's right here. And then yeah, I did not. I look a little, well, I mean, the only difference was my hair was not auburn at that time. My hair was more of like an old dirty brown like it used to be in middle school. Even I did dye it those days, but it just faded out to where I used to look like. Thanks. And then so this was the year, which was 2021 through 2022. This was what one of our uniforms looked like. So there's me, and I actually have that. I actually have the flag with me. That's what's funny. And then I got, this is a jacket I'm wearing, and then these really cute pants, which are, that's a bobcat, by the way, because we were bobcats. That's our mascot that we were. And then it said bobcats on the side, on that one area. And then and then also I think on one of the sides of the jackets at bobcats, I think too, somewhere. But yeah, that was me. And really, makeup was more natural. See, look, see how much darker my hair is in that one? That's because I actually darkened it at the time and stuff. Yeah. Do you still have the outfit? Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, yes, I got the outfit I showed you in that picture frame, actually. A little bit of it. Let me see. Let me grab it. Hang on. So for reference, actually need to wear one of these days. I've got both of the pants. So for reference, shoot, hang on. One of these days I need to rewear it again. So I'm gonna show you the pants in person. So these are the pants, which are also our joggers. Got 2 of these. So this is the bobcat, and it says the school I went to, which is called Barrenhausen Bobcats, and then the district. And then on here it says Bobcats. And then that's the back. Then I'll show you the top. Actually, I've got 2 tops, but one doesn't barely fit me that straight. Let's see here if I can find the. Oh, here's the. Okay, I think here's the shirt back here. And then, hang on. Let me pull out the key. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, and then here's the shirt. So again, the same lines, and then the same thing here. It's kind of like that with the bobcats on it, which says it on it as well. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so that's what it says on that. And then I also had that same exact jacket. I think I still have it. But let me check. Maybe. If I still do, I'm get crazy. Or maybe I got rid of it. I can't remember. I'll have to look. Oh, I do have a tank in that too, but barely doesn't even fit me anymore. But I do have a tank top version of that too, which is the same. Excuse it. And then this is a tank top version of that, but it is a heck of a lot smaller than what it used to be. Let's see. I think I can wear the jacket though. I think I did. Let me look. Yeah. But yeah, I got rid of the jacket because it got too small, and the tank top I still have, but that thing is so small though, because it's been over a few years, and so. Oh, and I'll show you the flag too since I'm in here, because I still have the little flag with me. And hang on. And then, oh God, it's hard. Okay, let's see. Actually, no, I'll stand myself. And so, I'll stand so I can show you it. Because it's hard to show you. And so this is what the flag looks like. So, for reference, it's a 6-foot pole. And usually, color guard flags, the poles will be about 6 foot up. So for reference, this is me next to it. Like, I'm like right here. Like I'm almost up there, but not fully. And then on the side, we had so many flagpoles though. So this is what it looks like, but it has the same bobcat symbol and the same saying on it. It is so large though, so it's hard to see every single little word. But it said the same thing, which is it says Bobcats and it says the school on it. And then also I'll show you here, and here. In here you can't see it because it's black, but they are what we call tapes. And so actually I'll zoom closer so you can see the tapes better. So see that, and then these are tapes. Actually there's one more, and then here, but the difference is that's where the ending of the silk goes. Okay, this is what they would the first tape, though not this, but this is kind of what they would call top tape, bottom tape, meaning when you would do certain like skills and stuff, you would have your hands touching one of the tapes and stuff. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. And so a lot of the times it would be like a lot of skills that are taught in there, you'll have kind of at both, or you'll have just littles. Hang on. Let's see if I can try to do this real quick. I'm trying to see if I can do something real quick. Um, and so, yeah, so the thing is, a lot of skills will be like some skills will require holding either this to the last tape, or some will be here, but a lot of times you want the tape a little here, so when you are releasing and stuff, you are on the right, because what you do is your hands will touch back at the same tapes, or the same opposite. So, it's really cool though. And then look, I'll show you a skill. So this is what they would call stripify. What you do is just come up here and you do this. But they also would call, that's also this, when you strip the flag like that, that also means relax. So like after you do a skill and stuff, like in class or on, well really when you're in class a lot in practice, you'd be like relax, and then our teacher would tell us something like if we need to work on pushing more momentum into the skill we're doing or anything like that, or if one of us is getting called for just corrections, simple, and then when you're done you just let go and then do the same as if, and then that's what it looks like normal. It's really cool. But I changed a couple of tapes though, and also so sounds pretty cool. So right here and on the top, they also have these really cool little cuffs on there, so that way when you go to that's how you, especially the top, that's how you hold the silk up in place. But also the bottom is really good because there's metal bolts, like little screw bolts in here just to keep it steady, and it gives it a little bit of weight too. So sometimes it has to be a slight, shoot, it's a little loud. But yeah, it gives a little bit of weight into. So, hang on. Let me. Anyway. But yeah, and so on the top and bottom, they give a slight bit of weight and stuff. Not extremely heavy weight, but a little bit of pound, a couple of pounds. So that way when you go to actually do skill and stuff, it actually gives you that strength of practice. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, and so there's little metal little screw bolts that and then you wrap it around in duct tape, so that way it doesn't make a ding. That way it doesn't do little dingly sounds in it, because if it does, then that would get too disturbing, but also it could fall out, and you don't want that to happen, because if that were to happen, then you would accidentally hit somebody in the head with that thing without knowing it. And so yeah, hang on, maybe I can try it. And so yeah, and also a thing with hang on, I'm gonna put you guys in here. And the thing is, with Color Guard, each year there's a different show theme that they will have. So yeah, when I was there, the show theme, the show theme that year was called Wanderlust. It was pretty cool. In her uniform piece, like I showed you in the other photo, the group photo, that thing was actually a jumpsuit, you guys, if you're thinking, which was pretty cool, not gonna lie. And so let me see if I can try to pull up, and I'm gonna try to pull up the show. Hang on, I will try to go ahead and pull it up, because it's still up from a couple years ago. But, hang on. Let's see if I can find it. They've been posted recently. I think I saw it. Okay, hang on. Here we go. I'll show you it. Let me show you a little bit of it. Oh, I can't see if I do like that. I wasn't in this, but everybody else was. So I'll show you an example of what they're doing. This girl comes out. Okay, hang on. Before I continue showing you more, let me tell you something. So I'm not in this in the clip because I was not on the competitive side. But I'll tell you the normal layout, what that looks like was if I was in this, I would have been back there. Like if I look at this straight, I would have been over here. I would have been in that area in the very corner. But I would be on the back 30. So I would be on the 30-yard line in the far back normally. Like, for example, in the football games I perform in with everybody, that's not a big deal. But if it's competition, like, I would just be sitting aside with, and it was only 2 of us that were on the non-competitive side. And I really wish that they would have, I was like, way more better. But it was kind of dumb that it's on the side like that. And so, yeah, and so basically, yeah, and so in football games, I would be on the 30-yard line in the back. And look, a good thing I was because it kind of helped me visualize what was going on and stuff. Because y'all, with me and my learning disability, it takes a minute to get a second. But, yeah. And so, let me continue showing you guys. I'm gonna keep it medium though, straight up in my hair. So look, here we go. They're coming out. I'm so proud of them. There's the band too coming in here. Finger twirling. There comes all the Bammers up front. of y'all around so you can see all of them. Got 3 of you on the chat. Awesome. Oh, here we go. Here's a big part. Let's see what they do. 3-1. Oh, I so bad. So we would end like this, y'all. And here comes part 2. There's 3 parts in this. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Okay, y'all. A note here before I continue showing you more of it. So there's 3 parts in Wonderlist that we did. So there was part 1 that was just that you just saw. So I kind of will show you my little part. So for reference, the flagpole. Okay, visualize it for my visual people in here. So the flag is right here. You are it's okay, and y'all vocabulary here. They would call it cradle. And actually, my flag, I can kind of do it too. But what you would do is the flagpole, imagine it in my hand for a minute. The top part, just not technically top tape, but the top stopper. Actually, oh wait, that was the top part I called not stopper. But the top tape, one of the top tapes that was on, what you do is you, okay, that's, okay. Imagine if you're holding a newborn child, right? Like you cradle like that, right? But sometimes you can also cradle like this too when you're sitting down. So it's kind of like that a little bit. So instead you're in that curved position, but standing up. And what happens is actually I'll use my flagpole because I can actually kind of do it a little bit. Hang on, let me grab it and I can show you a little bit of what's going on. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, my God. I haven't done this in over a couple years. But I know a little bit of it that was still by heart though. I'll kind of show you what's going on. So, what they did, okay, so I can actually do this part, actually. So, look, this is what they did. So, see how instantly, I'm gonna pretend I'm on the 3rd, I'm not doing it. So, see how, okay, look, see how my hand is just right on the outside here of that, and this is sticking at a 45. So we would go 1, 2, 3, and we would come on certain parts. So for reference, I would come off on 1, go 1. So that's this 1, and then we strip it down, and then we would come back. So again, we would strip the pole. That's the term. And then I would go to my location. So imagine this way is the back sideline from where I was located. And I would go here, down. I would put it down, but I'm going to pretend it. And then I would grab our swing flag, which we had, which I don't have that. I only have this one. And then we got the same exact length flag again on part 3, but a different silk is on the other one. There are 3 flags. A normal flag, there's 2 normal flags like this, but with 2 different silks on them. And then another one's what they would call a swing flag, where you're only, okay, think about it. So in swing flag, imagine if you were to take probably this half. Like, imagine this half is cut off, like this part here is not there. That's kind of what a swing flag is. But, okay, y'all know those, like, okay, I'm gonna relax for a minute. But y'all, you know the little, like, pipe stuff? Like, the small, like, little pipe holders that you can get at, like, Home Depot? Those, like, skinny, wide, like, cylinder kind of ones, that's kind of what they would use, and then surround it in tape. And then you just hold it in the center, and it pushes all the weight on it. And then what you do is instead you use your hand like this, but you've got a shorter pole. Instead of a 6-foot-inch pole, you've got like maybe a 4 or 5, or like 3, like 4.5-inch pole instead, but way more skinnier with this. Like, it's way more like it's way skinnier than this. And so, yeah, and so what you would do is you would have that and you'd swing it with it. And actually, I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. Or so I think they do. And so and it was so cool. And then again, they'll come out. And so, but yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, so again, have that visual in your mind for a little bit. Even I wish I had the. Alright, I'm gonna show you more of it right now. So look, they're on rifles and stuff and saviors, but I'm not even in those parts. And now they're grabbing the pole, which is right there. You can't see, it's all blurry. 3, 2, 1. I start writing the counts in my head. And then also again, another keynote. I have a few notes I still remember how to tell you guys. So keynote again. So again, we all have certain counts again in the beginning that we come up on. So again, I come up on 1. So I'm the first. So what's funny is me and one other person would like. What's funny is I would be the first. I would be the first person who comes up on 1. So after a few rounds of 5, 6, 7, 8 ones, keep going till we have this one little hiccup line until do 1, and then what we will look like is the flag is gonna be looking this way, not this way. So we kind of have the silk end wrapped up like, okay, imagine if us girls were putting our hair up in a twisted bun, right? That's kind of like what we do at the end of the silk, is we twist it kind of in a bun kind of shape. And then we wait, and y'all, actually, another thing I'll tell you too, while I'm talking about all this, y'all, I was actually with, seriously too, so you notice how a lot of them are moving point A, point B, point C, point D, all the things. Y'all, I was actually something what they would call a standstill, meaning you would only be in that location for a certain amount of counts or time. So in my case, I would only stay on the 30-yard line the entire routine. I mean, I would move a little bit in the area, so that meant I only moved a slight, only around the 30-yard line, not past the 30, not past the 20, not past the 10, not past the 40, or anywhere like that. So not from this field to this side of the field. I only stayed in the 30 area. So I only stayed in my yard line and moved a slight little bit in that area. And that was it. And I actually kind of like that because that kind of made me feel less stressed and less forgetting when I move. And so, yeah, it really helped me a ton throughout that. And so, again 1, and then it's crazy. I still remember the counts in my head a little bit. Not every single count, but I'm gonna show you more. So look. Okay, let's see. Here is them with the swing flags coming out. Now they're moving to the location though. And look, that's them moving. Oh, this moment I love though. 5, 6. Drama moment, I call this. Because I went over. Up, 2, 3. I start remembering the counts in my head. I'll show you this side because you can see them a little bit better. Now again, circular. 1. Hand. And again, so I'm gonna pause again because that's another point. So again, on that little pause again, it does the same math as I was in the beginning. I wasn't in here, but what it would look like is it was the same hold pause. So when I would do this, I would do the same number. I would still be on the same count, meaning I would still come off the same number. So again, I was standing up. I kind of do it, but I'm gonna stand from a different angle though and do it though. So instead, I was deciding to. So example, I'm holding the pole here, 1. So again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So again, I'm like them again. So again, I come off 1, and then everyone else goes on their own count that they're assigned. So again, I'm on the first count. I was literally the first person to come off first out of everybody. And so 1, person on 2, next 3, and so on till you hit everybody, and then you move forward. And so, I mean, y'all, it still is crazy how I remember a lot of this still. So don't even ask why. I still remember a little bit. I only know some of it, but not every single dynamic. And look, see how I'm not moving. Following the line. Little lines, and we make little circle effects. And again, counts. I think again I was on 1. And then that was part 2. And that's where the band stands. And now we're going to part 3. Okay, part 3 is back to the big flags again. And again, it's kind of similar. One. Again, I think I was the same number. And it was a single, what they would call these, was what you throw in the air. A parallel spin, which is where you twist your palm in the air, like they do. I'm gonna show you some different sides of what's going on. And now, again, you're back in spots. Oh, everyone's starting to move from this count. And then everyone goes in here. They figure out what's going on. And that's the little gate piece right there, by the way. Oh wait, this again is also, I think counts right after this is an error count number. Actually, no, when does this? Again, it's a single with a throw in the air. I won't show you what that looks like in here. I would have had to have been outside to show you that. I'll kind of show you by hand motion what that does though at the very end. And then a flourish is what they call that, where you go in the air. And then again, position. 3, 2, 1. And so, yep. That was the routine that we did. So this was the routine we literally did at football games, but I was in the football game portion. I was not in the competition part. So that's why there weren't, I mean, you wouldn't be able to really spot me pretty good in the camera position, but it was really cool, I'm not gonna lie. And yep, 2021. And so I'm gonna turn this off. But yeah, and so, let me see, I'll show you another thing. And so I will show you by hand motions what a single looks like. I'm not gonna physically do with the flag here because it's too small of a room. So what you look like is you stand. Okay, see my legs there. So you're gonna have to bear me because I talk low because it's at night. So for reference, you stand in a second position, meaning 2. So you're like this. So this hand, imagine it, but I'll kind of show you a little bit of the pole. I'll show you a little bit. I'm not even in the right corner. So for reference, here, I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to show you. So you see how I'm directly standing? And again, you're doing a cradle arm again. So see how directly so here you do just a bit. So what you do is 5, 6, 7, 8. See, okay, look. So see how here I just push my arm off on 1? So this is the start. Is on this tape, your arm is gonna go down. You want it to hit your side. So from the side, that goes that. But then what the motion looks like is after you do that, you're gonna go this. It's going to turn in the air, and then it's gonna be like this. Then the ending will look like, so your hands are in the same spot, but the only difference is the position of your hands are different. So instead, my left hand is over, meaning it's like this, not under. And I want to imagine it's flipping. So instead what it looks like was this. My right hand was under, my left was over. Then when you come back to the same ending, you're in the same position, but instead your left hand is under, your right hand is over. So start, so over, under, ending, under, over. See? So see how this hand is over the tape, and then the other one is the same thing, but on the second tape, on the bottom tape. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. We'll pretend that that would not really do it. 4, 5. So, and then strip it like any order. I don't know why I still put that back there for some reason. But yeah, so anyway, but yeah, and so a lot of it's interesting. Like a lot of it's very interesting. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool though. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off live because it's already 11:22 and it's I'm already past the timeline I would be getting off here. So I'm gonna go continue relaxing for the next hour before I have to be in bed at 12:30. And then I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. It'll depend. Y'all, I mean, tomorrow I don't know if I might do live in the afternoon. I don't know yet because me and my dad are gonna be going to lunch apparently tomorrow, which it was not planned because I had no suspicion that was gonna happen until my dad was literally overhearing my mom and my neighbors conversation, and because he was hearing that my mom and then three or four of my neighbors and her they were gonna go and eat lunch somewhere and then go and peek around in a couple of places. And so I'm gonna take this off, so do not come for me in my thighs, you guys. And so yeah, so basically that's what was going on. And then at one point my dad's like, you know what, he was like, you know what, me and Mary are gonna go lunch. And I'm like, okay. And my brain did not know what to really do in that moment. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I guess. And I'm like, my brain just did not click. And so, yeah. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I might see you tomorrow evening, possibly. But yeah, so I will see y'all tomorrow.